Arson green on the wall, curtains glowing bright, children coughing nightly, sleeping in that light.
Laden paint in her windows, powder on her face, water pipes corroded,
Poison in their taste. They called it progress, they called it cure. Every room was painted, every breath unsure.
toxic age, poison in the air, Victorian rooms, danger everywhere. Toxic age, polished lace and lies, behind the velvet slow, invisible demise.
Mercury for madness, workers lost their jaw, blue pills for the stomach. Doctors wrote it law, phosphor matches burning, workers' bones decayed, factories kept them working, bodies thrown away. They call it progress, they call it cure. Every match was profit, every pain endured.
Toxic age, poison in the air, Victorian rooms, danger everywhere. Toxic age, polished lace and lies, behind the velvet show, invisible demise.
Chlorine in the laundry, choking in the steam, laudanum for children. Mothers kept a dream, opium in bottles, syrup sweet and mild, Victorian salvation, poison for a child. They called it progress, they called it cure. Every sip was comfort, every life unsure.
Toxic age, poison in the air, Victorian rooms, danger everywhere. Toxic age, polished lace and lies, behind the velvet slow, invisible demise.
Arsenic pigments, Scheele, green and Paris green, release toxic vapors in damp rooms. Lead carbonate underpin most household paints and face powders. Mercury nitrate used in hat making cause tremors in the so-called Mad Hatter. White phosphorus in match factories produce necrosis of the jaw known as phossy jaw. Chlorine bleaches improve textiles while burning lungs in close wash houses. Laudanum and opium were freely sold, including soothing syrups for infants. Cocaine entered nerve tonics and fashionable beverages as a stimulant. Lead soda and zinc contamination in early canned foods poisoned soldiers and workers. Copper salts colored vegetables a false fresh green to attract buyers. Medical and domestic culture framed these substances as progress and elegance. Behind parlors and shop windows, chronic poison shaped daily life. This was the poison face of an empire at its height in the mid-1800s. Cocaine in the tonic, velvet in the glass, symbol red in paintings. Heavy shades that last, copper-colored cabbage, tins with lethal seams. The empire kept on shining, built on toxic dreams. They called it progress, they called it cure. Every cell was wonder, every risk obscure. Toxic age,